So the way that I picked the trumpet originally, back in 4th grade, is that it was number 2 on my list of instruments. Ashamedly, saxophone was number 1, but there were too many saxophone players, and the band director asked me if I'd be willing to play the trumpet. I said yes, and then I figured, you know, probably easier because less buttons. I was wrong. I grew up in Dundalk, Maryland, which is a suburb of Baltimore City. I studied music with numerous private teachers in elementary, middle, and high school. And then I went on to study at Rowan University, which is in South New Jersey. And after that, I went up to the Manhattan School of Music. So my role in the Navy Band is a little bit multifaceted. My main duty is to play trumpet in the Commodores, and I play one of the trumpet parts that gets to solo a little bit, so that's kind of fun. In addition to that, I am one of the musical directors. I'm actually the assistant musical director for the unit, and I write some music for the unit as well, do some arranging and composing. My favorite part of performing live is the energy. I just love being able to share music and the spirit of the moment with the audience. So getting a little bit of audience feedback is always a good thing for live performances, but just kind of being in the moment and enjoying that collaboration of the musicians on stage, but also the audience being there. We have side jobs here at the band. So one of those is I work up in the photography studio doing portraits and some event photography. Being able to create as an improviser, and then also being creative in other art forms such as photography is something I'm really into. I think they're very related in the idea that you are essentially creating something out of nothing, right? So you could take a black room and bring in a light and sculpt somebody's face, right? Or create an entirely different mood than already existed in the room. And it's the same thing when you're improvising music. You're taking a blank canvas, even if it's something like let's say a jazz standard that you're going to improvise over. There's just chord changes and a chord progression. There's nothing else happening in the melody, right? So you have to come up with that. And I think it's really neat because you have all this freedom to create. When I think about the future of the Navy Band, I think about reaching new audiences. Especially in the Commodores, I think about finding ways to connect with those people in the country and around the world. It's definitely a goal that we have. And for the band at large, just continuing to serve this country with the utmost professionalism and the highest level of musicianship that we can.